Okay, hi, Algebra 2. Sorry I'm absent today, but I wanted to do what I would have done had I been here. So first thing I would do is go over the homework. And so get your homework out and let's check all the answers. Then you can use your homework on the homework check that the substitute will hand out when we're done with this. Okay, just like we did last week. Went over the homework, you had the homework check. And that's what we're going to do this week, okay, just to make sure you really understand this stuff. We're adding and subtracting. Just like when we add and subtract fractions, you need a common denominator, okay? So looking here, our common denominator, I'm thinking of something that 3 and 4 both go into, which would be 12. I'm thinking of something that x and x squared both go into, which would be x squared. Okay, so I would like my new denominators to be the same. I want them both to be 12x squared. In order to make 3x squared be 12x squared, I'm going to multiply by 4. Well, I can't just multiply the bottom by 4. I also have to multiply the top by 4. So this becomes 32 over 12x squared. In order for 4x to become 12x squared, I'm going to multiply by 3x. That will be 12x squared then. So I need to also multiply the top by 3x. 5 times 3x is 15x. When we subtract with the same denominator, the answer will be over that denominator, and I will take 32 minus 15x. I can't take 32 minus 15x, so I'm just going to write it. I can't combine unless they're like terms. So that is the final answer. 32 minus 15x all over 12x squared. Okay? When we look at 19, we see that we have, not just one term in the bottom. I have things that I need to factor. Okay, so I am going to rewrite this trinomial. I have to think what multiplies to 24 and adds to 5. I want to rewrite the trinomial as a product. I know 24 is 6 times 4, but I can't combine 6 and 4 and get 5. I know 24 is 8 times 3, and if the 8's positive and the 3 is negative, that will give me 8 plus negative 3 will give me the positive 5. 8 times negative 3 gives me the negative 24. Okay, so my new equation, my new expression is 12 over this plus 3 over x minus 3. My common denominator would be x plus 8, x minus 3. Okay, which this already is. 12 over that, I already have x plus 8, x minus 3. This one, I need an extra x plus 8, right? So that the denominator will be x plus 8, x minus 3. So I need to take 3 times x plus 8. To simplify this, then, I would distribute my 3 through, making this 12 plus 3x plus 24 all over x plus 8, x minus 3. I can add 12 and 24, right? So I get 3x plus 36 all over x plus 8 times x minus 3. That's your final answer for number 19. The substitute can pause me if you would like, if you need time to look over that. If you want to ask any questions, maybe some of your classmates will help you through, or the substitute will help you through if you're not sure about any of those answers. Okay? Otherwise, we will go on to 21 and 23. Now I'm noticing these are two completely different denominators. So my common denominator is just going to have to be multiplying those two together. Okay? This is my new denominator. So I'm looking at my old denominator and it's missing an x plus 1. So I'm going to multiply top and bottom by x plus 1. And then that gives me this denominator, which that's why I did x plus 1, and I'm going to have to take 9 times x plus 1 up top, plus, let's see what I have to do to this denominator to make it have x minus 3 times x plus 1. I'm going to have to multiply the top and bottom by an x minus 3, right? That's what it's missing. It already has the x plus 1, but it's missing the x minus 3. So I'm going to have to take 2x times x minus 3. So let's do that distribution. We'll take the 9 through, 9x plus 9. We'll take the 2x through, 2x squared minus 6x, all over this denominator. Just keep rewriting that. I'm going to combine like terms. I don't have any other x squared, so I'm going to let that alone. But I do have 9x's minus 6x's. That's just 3x. I don't need to have both of those there. And then I have a plus 9. Again, all over x minus 3 times x plus 1. That's your final answer for number 21. Okay? Looking back over that. Here, let me move this down. Maybe we can see more of it. Okay? It was number 21. Okay, hopefully you got that one down. Again, you're welcome to pause me. Number 23. You see it? I have to factor. Thinking what multiplies to 16 and adds to 8. Things that multiply to 16 are like 8 times 2, 4 times 4. And we notice if I have two negatives, that'll give me a negative 8x when I add them together and a positive 16 when I multiply them. So this is my new denominator. This is similar to the one that we were doing in class when I introduced this last week. 2x minus 4 is here, 1x minus 4 there. You always have to have enough in the denominator to cover the one that has the most x minus 4s, which would be this. I don't need all three of them. Like here I had to multiply them both together because they're different. Here, 2x minus 4s will be enough. Okay? So this already has 2x minus 4s. I don't have to multiply the negative 15x times anything. This does need another x minus 4. It only has 1. So I'm going to have to multiply the 12 times x minus 4. Okay, I'll distribute the 12 through. I'm going to write this as x minus 4 squared. Okay, x minus 4 times x minus 4. If I have something times itself, I can write it as squared. I'll combine this. What is that? Negative 3x, negative 15 plus 12. Okay, and we will be done with that one. Okay, so just look and see what we did there. It's a little confusing maybe because I have the same number twice, or the same binomial twice. X minus 4 and x minus 4. Again, you're welcome to pause, or ask the substitute to pause. Number 25 was an error analysis. They have this solved and they're asking you what happened. What's wrong with this? Okay, they got the right common denominator. I'll agree with their common denominator, don't you? X plus 2, x minus 5, that's the common denominator, but then we can't just write x plus 4. I have to multiply this times what is needed to make the new common denominator. So I have to multiply top and bottom by x minus 5. The 4, I'm going to have to multiply by the x plus 2 in order to make the new denominator x minus 5x plus 2. Okay, so now when I distribute my x through, I get x squared minus 5x. When I distribute my 4 through, I get 4x plus 8. Okay, which gives me x squared negative 5x plus 4x, negative 5 plus 4, that's negative 1x. And then I have the plus 8. So I have the x squared and the plus 8, and I just combine these middle terms. The bottom is fine the way it is. And again, done. Okay. $27 and $29. Okay. I have to do a lot of factoring here, gang. X squared minus 9 is x plus 3, x minus 3, difference of two squares. I'm thinking what multiplies to 9 and adds to 6? It's not too bad, right? X plus 3 and x plus 3. So I'm looking for a common denominator. I need two x plus 3's and an x minus 3. Two x plus 3's. I also need an x minus 3, okay? Two x plus 3's and an x minus 3. So I look at this first one. I already have an x plus 3 and an x minus 3. Good. But I need an extra x plus 3. This one has the two x plus 3's. Great. But I need an x minus 3. Okay, so you have to multiply the top by whatever was missing from your new denominator. Okay, my new denominator has 3 terms in it. Okay, I need 3. I have x plus 3, x minus 3. I needed an x plus 3 to multiply by the x. Here I had two x plus 3's, but I needed an x minus 3 to multiply by the x plus 1. Distributing gives me x squared plus 3x. Distributing here gives me x squared minus 3x plus 1x, so that'll be minus 2x minus 3. All over x plus 3, x plus 3, x minus 3. And then just combine like terms. I have 1x squared plus 1x squared, that's 2x squared total. I have 3x minus 2x, that's just 1x. And a minus 3 over x plus 3 squared times x minus 3. I've got lazy. I don't feel like writing x plus 3 twice, so I write x plus 3 squared. Okay. Last one. We have 3 terms. Is this the right 29? Yes. Okay. Oh, gracious. I need 3 different things in the denominator. I need an x minus 4. I need an x. And I need a 3x minus 1. What's missing here is an x and a 3x minus 1 to multiply by the x plus 2. What's missing here is 2 things. X minus 4 and 3x minus 1. Let's see if I can pick this all up and move it. Oopsies. Yeah, it's not going to work, is it? I'm dry. There we go. Close. Okay, hopefully that gave you a little time to think about this last one. What is this? 3x minus 1 and x plus 2 was there. We took the 2 times the 2 things we're missing. We're going to have to take the 5x times the 2 things that are missing, x and x minus 4. Okay, so that's a lot of things to multiply together. Okay, let's FOIL this. I'm going to take x through first, making it 3x squared minus x. Still going to have to take that yet, times x plus 2. I'll take 2 through and make it 2x minus 8. I'll still have to take that times 3x minus 1. Here I have a 5x squared times the x minus 4. Come back and finish this with the second video.